name is Ricky Hill, and I'm the e-recruiter at the University of California, Merced. Once again, thank you so much for joining us for the meet and greet of School of Social Sciences, Humanities, and Arts. I would like to give you a couple of quick tips before we get started. If you need to adjust your audio settings, you can do so in the lower left corner of your screen. Go ahead and click on that button and make adjustments as you see fit. If you would like to adjust the size of your window, go ahead and click on View Options at the top of your screen and make adjustments as you would like. Once again, if you would like to participate with us, which we hope that you will, in the question and answer session, you can just click on the button at the lower portion of your screen that says Q&A. You can go ahead and send us your question, and we will either answer that throughout the presentation or at the end of our presentation during the live question and answer session. Once again, my name is Ricky Hill, the e-recruiter at University of California, Merced. At this time, I would like to hand this over to my colleague, Kia.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kia Tan. I'm our Associate Director of Diversity Engagement and Transfer Initiatives in the Office of Admissions. I will be assisting with the panel today and answering Q&A questions. Now I'd like to hand it over to my colleague, Michelle.
Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Michelle Rapay, the Director of First Year and Undeclared Advising in the Bobcat Advising Center. I will be answering.
I'll go ahead and introduce myself. I'm Alan Reynolds. I'm an academic advisor in the Bobcat Advising Center, and I'll be behind the scenes answering some of your questions. And I will hand it off to your presenter, Kuher.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ku. I work in the School of Social Sciences, Humanities, and Arts, also known as SHA. I'm an academic advisor and transfer coordinator, so I onboard all transfer students and advise all transfer students regardless of your major in the School of Social Science, Humanities, and Arts. So a little bit about me. Who am I? Like I mentioned, my name is Ku. I grew up in Thailand. I graduated from UC Merced. I was a transfer student. I completed a degree in psychology and then attended CSU Stanislaus to complete my master in counseling. I'm happy to be here and present the information to you. If you have any questions, please hold your questions or feel free to chat your questions in and we will answer them at the end of my presentation. So besides me, there are 5 other colleagues who also work in the School of SHA. They're also advisor, but they only advise non-transfer students. So SHA programs and major. So in the School of SHA, we have 14 different majors and 18 different minors for transfer students. If you would like to change your majors, just keep in mind that you're unable to change your major during your first semester. If you're interested to change your major, it's not impossible to change major, but it's not guaranteed. Just make sure you email me, express your interest so that I can help you planning the classes for your attended major or admitted major. Same thing for minor. If you would like to declare a minor, just keep in mind that you will not be able to declare a minor during your first semester, but we will give you the opportunity to fill out a form. It's called a minor change form to declare a minor after you completed your first semester at UC Merced. So why a degree in the liberal arts? A liberal art degree is actually prepare you for general employment opportunity by providing you a very broad skills. And what I mean by that is that it explores different subjects such as history, public health, management, global arts, whether it's local or global, culture, different cultures in the valley, or like I say, it's global or local, different culture, institutions. You will be allowed to choose courses from a variety of disciplines, giving you a broad and useful education. A liberal arts or studying in the liberal arts also provide you with the skills to succeed in the working world because you it's very broad, right? It's not only focused, we don't have an emphasis in our major, so you will have the choice or the ability to choose from a variety of classes as long as those classes are approved to satisfy your major requirements. If you're unsure how to select courses or to choose general education classes that will complement or will help you with your whatever jobs or career that you're interested in, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help you with that, and that's why I'm here to help you. Cognitive science, we have 14 different majors and 18 different minors. However, I will only highlight a few of the majors that we have because of the time. And so one of the majors that I'll be highlighting is cognitive science. What is cognitive science? Cognitive science is the study of the human mind, right? To put it simply. It is a highly interdisciplinary field, combining ideas and methods from, just to name a few, on the screen, right? Neuroscience, psychology, philosophy, linguistic, education, artificial intelligence, anthropology, and so on and so forth. There's so much to the cognitive science major. And some of the career that you can go into is on the right side of the presentations. You could go to data science, computer system designer, and some of the careers are also listed on there, which you could see it on the PowerPoint. You go to the next slide, please. Thank you. So the next one is management and business economics. We also have another major which is very similar to the business management business economics, short NBE major is the economics major. So NBE and econ, you cannot double major in both of those major because the classes are very similar. The focus is a little bit different, but the classes are very similar. Also, you cannot major on NBE or econ and have a minor or one in the other. That is not allowed because how similar the classes are for those two major. UC Merced Management and Business Economics major responds to the growing demands and need of the modern business world. The NBE major also examines issues central to the world we live in, and the economics and organizations functions and how resources are allocated and coordinated to achieve the organizations, right? So our faculties are very, their subjects are very broad, and so once again, you have the choice to choose classes from different subjects that you feel that will complement you and your career choice to take. I wanted to highlight one of our alums that graduated from UC Merced with a major and NBE, who is currently working in the Central Valley and as a manager. And so, and some of the career that or salaries that are highlighted is on the PowerPoint. When you have time, do take a look at it. And that's it for NBE. If you have any questions or if your attending major is NBE, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to provide you with more information. Next one I wanted to highlight is psychology. Psychology is one of our largest major in the school of SSHA. It is the study of the human minds and behavior as well. And we have different subfields for the psychology majors. Some of the career or some of the jobs are listed on your right side on the PowerPoint, so do take a look at that. Can we go to the next slide? So I mentioned that psychology is very broad as well. Some of our faculties, they have their own, I wanted to call it discipline, because they focus on different psychology, right? So some of them are quantitative psychology, health psychology, and development psychology. Development psychology is our faculty are studying the development of children, right? Or it's growing up, what is their development like? How do they play with their siblings? Do they share? And so it's very broad. You have the opportunity to choose classes that will complement you and your career goals. So keep that in mind. Can we go to the next slide? Public health. So public health is also one of our fastest growing majors in the School of SSHA. Public health promotes and protects the health of people and the community where we live in. We learn, we live, and we play. One of our graduate students is actually conducting a research with our faculty about the pesticides that are used in the Central Valley and how that affects the health and well-being of our community. And so it's, once again, it's one of our fastest growing majors in the School of SSHA. Some of the jobs or employment or career opportunity that you could go into are listed on the PowerPoint, so do take a look. It's not limited just to those jobs or career goals. Public health could open doors for you for many jobs and careers that you want to get into. If you would like to know more, please reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to assist you with that. So global art study is a study of very art, to put it simply. And what I mean by that is that it studies the history, the visual instruments of art. It studies painting, sculpture, video, dance. It's a very broad major. And if you are interested in this major, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to provide you with more information. It's a really great program, and it's a growing program at UC Merced. Some of the career goals that you could go into are listed on the PowerPoint. Once again, you're not limited to just those careers that we listed. However, those are some of the students that graduated from here that go on to do, or research shown that students who major in global arts go on to do. If you would like more information, let me know. I'll be more than happy to share more information with you. Philosophy. So what is philosophy, right? So the philosophy basically is an activity that people undertake when they seek to understand the fundamental truth about themselves, the world in which they live, and their relationship to the world and to each other, right? So philosophy, can we go to the next slide? The value of philosophy are highlighted on this PowerPoint right here. Can you go to the next slide? History. So history is, of course, it's the study of the human past as it is constructed and interpreted with human artifacts, right? Written evidence and oral traditions. Some of the studies that UC Merced faculty and students that are doing research alongside our faculty has studies or the impact of the past and the present, and some of the things are listed on the PowerPoint. Our history faculties are really well, oh, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. They do a lot of research on just the historical facts, artifacts. And so if you have any more questions, email me and I'll be more than happy to provide you with more information on the major history. Some of the major, as a history major, you will learn about the world, current interests, new area of study, the skills, writing, critical thinking, explore global and local history, conduct research, and once again, you have the opportunity to conduct research or work along faculty, doing research with them or whatever you're interested in. So if you are interested in that, just let me know. I'd be more happy to connect you. All right, so as students, I have incoming students that email me, wanted to know how many years would it take me to graduate at UC Merced, right? And so that's why I create this PowerPoint slide specifically for those students. MyDegreePath is a tool that we use at UC Merced to track your degree. So some of the resources that you could use are on the Office of the Registrar website. I put the URL on there so that if you would like to explore more, you can. just how to utilize the MyDegreePath, your audit. Next slide, please. Go ahead and click next. So how to run your audit, right? So when you log into your portal, on your left side, you will click on MyDegreePath. Go ahead and next. One more. And then you will click on where it says request new and then manage. You also have the ability to, for example, if you get admitted as a psychology major, but your intended major is cognitive science, you also have the ability to run a what if audit if you were to major in a different major, for example, cognitive science, right? And it will tell you what classes have you completed at the community college that is articulated to a UC Merced class, what classes you have not yet to complete. Keep in mind that for incoming students for fall 2020, the audit is not yet finalized and information may change. We usually finalize the audit by after the first 15 day of a new semester. So after the first 15 day, on the 16th day, I will go in and review and everything should be finalized. If it's not, then I can assist you with that as well. Next. For incoming students, we recommend or we require that our student completed what we call plans. Planning your courses, right? What are the next 2 years look like for you? Some student may be at UC Merced longer or may take time longer than 2 years to complete their degree. By creating a plan tells you exactly how many years or how many semesters you will need to complete your degree. And so all students are required to do that. More information will be sent to the incoming class of fall 2020. Next. So progress to degree, full-time status for a UC Merced student is 12 units per semester. However, we recommend that, or we suggest that our student at least take 15 to 16 units, and that is about 4 classes because most of our classes are about 4 units each. So about 4 classes per semester. And you should complete at least 24 units each academic year. For the Office of Financial Aid, they may require you to complete more. However, you need to speak to the financial advisor so that they can clarify that with you. For a SSHA degree, we require that our student complete 120 units, total units. Just for upper division units alone, 60 of the 120 should be upper division. Some of you may transfer with more or less units. Each student's audit or academic history varies, and so for you personally, if you would like to discuss yours, I will help you with that. And so keep that in mind. That's just the general requirements is that 120 total units and 60 upper division units. No more progress policy is we give our students 4.5 years or about 9 semesters to complete your degree. The majority of our students complete their degree within like 2.5 to 3 years. But if you need to stay longer, know that you have 4.5 years or 9 semesters total to complete your degree. If you need to enroll exceeding your 9th semester, make sure you speak with me so that I can help you with that. So what is the next steps for you? So you need to notify the admissions office of any changes at all, whether you drop a class, did not pass a class, or you change your class schedule. Make sure you notify the admissions office. Be in good academic standing, which is a 2.0 GPA as your last institutions, including summer. Make sure you send your final official transcript from any institution, whether it's high school or higher education institutions to UC Merced. And I believe for transfer students is July 1st. That's the deadline to send your official documents to UC Merced. If you enroll in summer, send your official transcript to the Office of Admissions by August 17. Also send your AP score if you complete any AP score, make sure you send it to UC Merced as well. The deadline is July 15. That doesn't mean that if you don't send your AP score and you pass the deadline and you cannot send it again. I do have students that completed AP or took AP exam, have AP scores, did not send it to admissions. And when we need it, I will request you to send it so that you don't have to take additional classes that could have been met with your AP score exam. Course registrations for student will begin on June 22nd. You need to register for full-time, which is 12 units or more, by August 1st. Course recommendation will be sent out to students via email. So I believe that will be around the June 16, June 18. So make sure you check your email for that information. The direct link to this information is listed on the PowerPoint. If you would like more information, click go to this website and you will be able to find more information. Once again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me as well. So advising services in the school SHA. If we were to be on campus, we have walk-in hours where you could just pop in during our walk-in hours. And then you'll meet with me. As of right now, our walk-in hours are online. You have the, I have walk-in hours usually is on Monday and Tuesday in the afternoon from 2 to 4, and then Wednesday it's in the morning from 10 to 12. I will provide the link to you later in my presentation so that you could, if you need to make an appointment or Zoom in during my walk-in hours, you could. So this is just a little information about how to Zoom in during my walk-in hours. The URL is provided on the PowerPoint. You will forward to where it says meet with your advisor, walk-in hours. You'll look for my name. And then as you can see, my walk-in hours are listed on there. It's updated weekly. So sometimes it's from 3 to 4, but the majority of the time is from 2 to 4 on Monday, Tuesday, and then on Wednesday from 12 to 2. If you Zoom in during my walk-in hours, all you have to do is just click where it says click here. Click there to enter the Zoom walk-in hours, and I will admit you and meet with you. How to make an appointment, the link is also provided for you. You will go to where it says advisor appointment, find my name, and then just select what would you like to meet with me with. And then click on that. You can make an appointment with me. Our appointments are usually scheduled for only 2 weeks ahead. So anything more than 2 weeks, you will not be able to schedule. So you will see unavailable. And so keep that in mind. If my walk-in hours or appointment does not work with your schedule, please email me and I will schedule a time that works with your schedule to meet with you. Communication with your advisor, right? So my preferred methods is by email. When you email me, make sure your email is from your UC Merced email. Make sure you include a subject so that I know what you need help with, and then make sure you include your student ID, a brief message, and your student ID number so that I know who you are, but I could look up the information that you need and respond back to your email. So I wanted to highlight one of our transfer students' experience with you. She graduated this year in May. Her name is Sarah. She majored in history and she has a minor in American Studies. She was very involved on campus with our faculty and also our transfer returning and veterans program, or TRV program. I have worked with her a few times doing presentation for incoming or current transfer students. And so I wanted to highlight her. If you would like to be involved with some of the things that she was involved in, let me know and I can help you or direct you to connect with the right people. So academic success at UC Merced. Transfer students are mandatory to complete a what we call transfer transition meeting. And more information can be found on our website. The link is provided for you. At your meeting, I will send you, so after the 15-day, what we call a census date, I will go over your audit, reviewing which lower division class you have not yet completed, or if you completed at the community college or elsewhere, but it's not a direct equivalent to a UC Merced class. I'll provide you with instructions of what to do with that. We'll go over your graduation plan, which is the plan that I talked about earlier, created a plan so you know exactly how many semester you will need to complete your degree at UC Merced. We'll talk about your educational goal, research that you would like to be a part of, programs that you would like to be a part of, and any resources that are available to transfer students. We'll talk about your passions, your career goal, and so that I know what you want so that I can assist you or help you to reach that goal. So opportunity for SHA students, this is just some of them. You SHA students, even if you're a transfer student, we don't limit your participations. If you want to participate, just let me know and I'll help you to apply for the programs that you're interested in. So the University of California, Washington Center, we also call as UCDC, student has the opportunity to participate in that. If they're interested in, what they do is they go to Washington Center in DC for a semester, take classes, work alongside congressmen and women. Same thing for the UC Sacramento, or we call it UCCS. Student also has the opportunity to go to Sacramento and work with our local governments there as well. Internship for academic credit, working along with our faculty doing research. And earning credit for that. We call that independent study. If you're interested, let me know, or if you're conducting a research with the faculty and you would like to earn credit, just let me know and it will provide you with the proper documentations that you need to complete so that you could earn credit for that. Our students also have the opportunity to go study abroad. We have different programs, and so if you're interested, let me know. Health profession advising, just because, for example, you major in psychology doesn't mean that you cannot go to med school, right? You could be in the pre-health route, and we have an advisor from the School of Natural Sciences to help you pick classes that you will need to apply for med school, and you'll be taking the right courses so that you could, in the right exams so that you could get into med school. We have services for that. If you're interested, just let me know. Pre-law, we have a pre-law organization at UC Merced. If you're interested, once again, let me know. Same thing with research with faculty, not just in the School of SHA, but you are allowed to do research with faculty in the School of Natural Sciences and Engineering as well. Personal growth and academic support. The TRV program is specifically created for transfer students, returning students, and veteran students. If you would like to know more about this program, I highly recommend that you explore the website and let me know so that I could provide the support or refer you to the appropriate people that can provide the support for you. You have to meet certain qualification for you to apply, and so reach out if you're interested. The UROC office provide opportunity for students to conduct research. And so if you're interested, let me know once again. The Math Center helps students with math questions, any math level that you have questions. The Math Center provide you help with that, very similar with the Chem Center as well. And also the Pell Center as well provides tutoring services for students who need help. Stay connected with us. So I recommend that my students check their email at least 2 times a day. And the reason being is because important informations or communications are sent to you via email. And so class registration is coming up. Important messages will be sent out to you through email only, so please check your email at least 2 times a day once again. SHA student handbooks are available on our website. If you have any questions about board policy or procedure, please go to our website for more information. And once again, we also have a newsletter that will be, that can also be found on our website as well. And you can find my walk-ins and appointment hours on our website as well. So stay connected with me. If you have any questions at all, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to assist you. We also have social media, Facebook, Instagram, and so do connect with us. Our usernames are listed on there, so do connect with us. We do have some of our updates on our social media, so we hope that you will connect with us. And thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do my quick presentation with you all. If anyone has any question for me.
Hi everyone, this is Ricky Hill again, the e-recruiter here at UC Merced, and I'm going to assist with moderating the question and answer session. Thank you so much, Ku, for your great presentation. A lot of really good information for our students who have joined us today. Let's go ahead and take a look at what questions we do have coming in here. So we have one coming in that is asking if we have an honors college program or honors program of any type for transfer students at UC Merced.
We do. We have honors programs for just students, right? Regardless of your entry status to UC Merced, you are allowed to participate or to be a part of. One that I could think of is we have, I want to say, I want to say the honors programs we have. Michelle, do you remember what honors programs we have? Well, I think she left already. I know that we have at least 2 or 3 honors programs that students could participate in. I don't want to say it because I'm not certain that that will be the correct program, but I do know for sure that we have at least 2 or 3 honors programs for students to be a part of.
Great, thank you, Ku. And so I'm just going through a few more of our questions here. Another one's come in that is asking, is it possible to have 2 minors or are students only allowed to have 1 minor?
Students are allowed to have as many minors as they wish to have.
Perfect. And then another one here is, if a student is currently a pre-med student, should they be working with a pre-health advisor instead of the person that they were assigned to?
They should be working with their assigned major advisor because the major advisor will assist you with your major courses. Your pre-health advisor will only assist you with your pre-health classes and not your major courses. So you should be working with both. Excellent.
Okay, so next question, can transfer students have a minor outside of their academic school?
Yes. As long, once again, declaring a major or a minor or changing your major or minor in the school of SHA it's possible. To declare a minor in a different school, you will have, like everything else, you have to apply. And if you meet the requirements, then yes, it is possible. It's just not guaranteed, but it's possible, yes.
Okay, great. And another one here, let's see, can transfer students change their major to a different academic school, such as engineering or natural science?
As far as my understand is, it is very unlikely that it will be approved. However, they could submit the major change form after they completed their first semester at UC Merced, and it will be reviewed by the other school, and the other school will make a decision and notify the student.
Okay, great. And then do we have any general tips for transfer students that you can think of? Maybe some frequently asked questions that someone may not have thought to ask?
Any tip for transfer students is to be involved as much as you can. I would say that conduct research with the faculty, go study abroad, participate in the UC Washington programs or UC Sacramento programs, and be a part of clubs and orgs at UC Merced. Just be involved as much as you can. Just because you're a transfer student, don't limit yourself.
Okay, perfect. And then this one, I'm not sure if you'll know the answer, but I'll go ahead and ask the question. So is UC Merced considered a feeder school for law schools and business schools? And if so, do you know which ones?
Unfortunately, I do not know the answer to that question.
Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure on that one, but I thought I'd go ahead and toss it out there. All right, well, at this time, I'd like to go ahead and toss this back over to my colleague, Kia. And thank you again, Koo, so much for your great presentation. You did an excellent job and offered so much good information to our audience today. At this time, I will go ahead and hand this back over to Kia.
Thank you, Ricky. Hi, everyone. This is Kia Tan again from the Office of Admissions. Before we conclude our program today, I really just wanted to let you all know about our upcoming events. We have a variety of upcoming webinars and presentations that you can access on our admitted.ucmerced.edu webinars website. Listed here are just a few that are coming up this week and next week. Also, I just wanted to remind everyone that you can visit our campus virtually by visiting our virtual drone tour at the URL that's provided here at the bottom. And lastly, I just wanted to let you all know that if you do have any admission-specific questions, that we do have staff available to answer your questions and to provide one-on-one meetings with you virtually. So you can go ahead and contact one of these individuals. They're divided up by regions, so please feel free to contact the appropriate advisor. And then lastly, if you have any questions for admissions, financial aid, or just basic UC Merced questions, or you're not sure where to start, but you have a question, please feel free to call the number provided here. It is to our Student First Center, and they will direct you to the appropriate resource. Any questions about admissions, feel free to email transfer@ucmerced.edu. With that, I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Ricky. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kia. And again, a big thank you to Koo for the presentation and all of the panelists that we had behind the scenes answering those questions via the Q&A chat module, as well as the questions that did come in live. Once again, my name is Ricky Hill, and I'm the e-recruiter at the University of California, Merced. I would just like to also give you a little bit more information about the webinar series that we have been hosting since the end of March and April. So what we're calling it is the Admitted Student Webinar Series. You can find a huge list of other upcoming events as well as past events that we've been having throughout, like I said, the end of March through the month of April and so far May as well. The new upcoming events you can find on admitted.ucmerced.edu/webinars. Again, that website is admitted.ucmerced.edu/webinars. Like I said, you will see a list of upcoming events. We actually have another event coming up just in a little while here at 2 o'clock, as well as for the rest of the couple of weeks left here in May. And we also have past events that you will be able to find links to the YouTube replays for that. So it's a really great resource. Once again, it's admitted.ucmerced.edu/webinars. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. And on behalf of the University of California, Merced, and all of my colleagues online with us today, we hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us.